Let's begin.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Thizzle in the building, and today I'm going to be talking about the 2009 film Halloween 2, directed by Rob Zombie. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So I have to be straight up. I don't enjoy the first Halloween from Rob Zombie, and I hate this film 100 times more. I thought this movie fucking sucked. I thought the camera work sucked. I thought the characters were all unlikable. The only character that I really enjoyed is Brad Dourif's character, from the first one as well. I'm gonna review the first Rob Zombie Halloween film sometime later on, but Brad Dourif's character in the first one was my favorite character, playing the sheriff. And I'd have to say the same thing for this film. I don't care for Scout Taylor Compton, or if I'm saying the name wrong, I'm not sure. I don't care for the character. I don't care for how the actress is playing the character, which brings me to my point. Maybe it's not the actress's fault because I hate Rob Zombie dialogue. I'm gonna break down the magic of using the F-bomb, using the word fuck in movies. There's a Scorsese way of doing it and a Tarantino way of doing it that has a nice magic and a nice energy to it with how they're using fuck, with how they're dropping F-bombs. I highly enjoy it in their writing with how they use the magic of the F-bomb. Then you have guys like Rob Zombie who doesn't know how to use the word fuck in his screenplay or his dialogue. It always sounds awkward and weird and misplaced and sounds too over the top, but not in a good way. There's bad over the top and good over the top. Rob Zombie dialogue is bad over the top 9 times out of 10. I do enjoy The Devil's Rejects. I do. I think it's a pretty decent film. I am going to review Devil's Rejects sometime down the line. Even House of a Thousand Corpses too. And the dialogue in Devil's Rejects I thought was a tad bit better with how he was using it, but I still had the same problem with that film, was how he's using the F-bombs and the curse words and how it's coming across from the actor and how the energy is of it. And it doesn't help when almost every character in the film is unlikable. Besides Octavia Spencer, who only has maybe 1 or 2 lines, if that. I don't think she has any lines. She's probably the only likable person in the film, besides Brad Dourif. I highly enjoy Brad Dourif playing the sheriff. He's mainly the only saving points of these 2 films, in my opinion. The kills are pretty brutal. I'll give it that. The kills are gory, they're mean-spirited, they're ugly. Octavia Spencer playing the nurse, her death scene, very brutal. And I would have to say, well done, because it does make me feel gross. It does make me feel disgusted when he's killing Octavia Spencer's nurse character. That scene is pretty gross and mean-spirited. I will give you that, Rob Zombie. I will fucking give you that. 1 out of 2 only great kills in my opinion. The other one is where he saws the dude's head off in the paramedics. I thought that was pretty grimy and grisly. I was like, oh, all right. This is spoilers, but if this is spoilers for anybody that would give a fuck, I don't know if you would give a fuck, but at the end of this film, Michael starts stabbing Loomis, played by Malcolm McDowell, who I do love, but kind of just feels there in my opinion. If I remember at the end, Michael raises his knife, starts stabbing Loomis, and he's like, die, die. It just felt like an overgrown, pissed off tantrum that a brat would throw. Everything else sucks. Everything else fucking sucks. I really don't like this movie. I thought the white horse shit was stupid, where Michael's seeing his dead mom and this white horse. Thought that was fucking dumb and a waste of time. I'm not a Rob Zombie fan. I'm not. I can understand if people do enjoy Rob Zombie films. That's one thing I have to point out. I can understand how people would gravitate to that. But Halloween 2 is one of my least favorite films I've ever seen in my 24 years. It's not a film that you can escape and enjoy. It's just a whack fucking movie. It's whack. This movie's fucking whack. At least Rob Zombie Halloween 1 felt a little bit, tiny bit more cohesive than fucking Halloween 2, where we have Michael seeing stupid visions of a fucking stupid white horse with his dead mama. Overall, I let out my thoughts. I don't like this film. It's stupid. It's a waste of time. I did give it a second rewatch, to be fair, and I hated it almost more than when I first saw it. This film is making me lose my train of thought. I hate this movie. I don't enjoy this movie. I don't. I'm gonna give Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 a 3 out of 10. Thank y'all for watching. It's been your boy Thizzle. I appreciate y'all, Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace. One thing that I forgot to point out that I wanted to talk about in the review. Tyler Mane playing Michael Myers wasn't the problem for me. I think he has a nice presence. I like the height. I like how brutal Michael is in the films. But the direction from Rob Zombie and the screenplay overall is what fucks me up. Imagine Tyler Mane's Michael Myers under a great director and a great writer. Almost every time I see a Rob Zombie film, I hate the dialogue. I can't stand it. And this isn't a knock at Rob Zombie fans, because we all have personal preferences and we all have shit that we enjoy and we don't like. So it's not a dig at Rob Zombie fans. If you fuck with him or if that's your boy, hey, no problem. I completely understand. It's just, I'm personally not a fan of his films. I'm not a Rob Zombie guy.